Hello my beautiful friends, my name is Khoreva and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a professional ballet dancer at the Mariinsky Theatre and today I will be reacting to ballet TikToks, to the viral ones, which I enjoy doing these videos so much. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so we have the first one, supposedly about the male ballet dancers. Alright. Wait, that's funny. Well, that's kind of a sarcastic video about male ballet dancers. They do these things occasionally, but not all the time. And these girls are just like really funny. And I love how they portray, but male ballet dancers, they are really strong, and usually they're like super great helpers for ballerinas on stage. I have a lot of respect for our male ballet dancers, but yeah, actually like they do push-ups all the time, and they do have beautiful muscles. They do pirouettes because they have lots of pirouettes in their variations and they have to train pirouettes much more than the female ballet dancers basically. And yeah, they do all kinds of strength training stuff and they do sometimes struggle with the adagio, but again, they don't need as much of adagio in there. Yeah, that's basically true, but I love the funny attitude. But me personally, I have lots of respect for male ballet dancers. All right, let's watch the next one. Right. Well, yeah. Right, so I would say actually that when I was little, I really wanted to walk around in a turned out position. I really saw all of these ballerinas that walked on the street like this in their normal life, not only on stage, and I was like, wow, that's one thing I'm going to aim towards. But then I was told that it will come naturally, so I kind of forgot about it and never forced myself to walk like this. And I know for some people it's very individual, because for some people it creates a habit like this because of the class. They start walking like this all the time, but for some people I've always wanted that, but it never worked for me. So I never, even when I became a pro, I never started walking like this. But then I was told by Pilates instructors that it's not actually really beneficial for the health of your joints to be walking constantly like this, so you need to work on different sorts of mobilities, also turning inwards and outwards occasionally from time to time. So I was told that it's better for my health to walk normally. So then I felt a little bit more happy then that I didn't form that habit of walking constantly with the turnout. But actually what I do is sometimes when my legs get tired or when I feel like I need to do like some sort of workout minute when I'm on the go, sometimes I would actually do the fifth position, like in a subway or in a bus or somewhere when I'm standing listening for someone talking. So I would do some sort of positions, ballet positions, first or fifth position, that I would do, but I naturally didn't form the habit of walking with the turnout. But yeah, this is partially true. It's not as extreme, but this is true for ballet world. And now let's watch another one. Well, the guy's point technique is really on point. I mean, great. It's super hard to be dancing on point, obviously, but yes, actually that's partially true. We do love our Alice Segons. Girls do love to show extensions. And isn't the lines of a ballerina kind of one of the most beautiful things you can see in a ballet, in a way, like very aesthetic? So you need to find that aesthetic line. I'm not a person who's really too much into super high extensions always, if you know what I mean. So super high extensions, when they are not creating the beauty, the beautiful line, they are not for me, I think. But also I'm not the type of a person to say say don't lift your legs higher than like 120 degrees. Of course, Svetlana Zakharova, she made that change. People before her and her, of course, the queen herself, she made that change in ballet industry, that now we see that the high extensions, they are really beautiful and they can do beautiful things with people, for people's eyes, for the audience, but at the same time, I think it needs to be really looked after by the director of the ballet, by the choreographer, or by the coach of a specific ballet dancer. But I think how it was formed historically to show the lines of a ballerina, I think this tradition makes a lot of sense and it's beautiful. But bravo for this guy's point technique. All right, let's move on. POV and something in Spanish. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish, but I hope I will get what the dance means. Puntas nuevas. Okay, new pointe shoes. All right. Let me rewatch that one. Okay. Yes, right. Well, new pointe shoes, it's a great struggle. For me, it's always a struggle because I do so many. I actually posted a video about pointe shoes not long ago on this channel, so if you want to watch it, I'll leave a link in the description below. But new pointe shoes, you need to do so many steps to them in order for them to feel comfortable on your feet. But also, when you have sewn all of the ribbons and elastics, and I also donned the tip of my pointe shoe, then even to make the new shoes my own pointe shoes, I need to, of course, like break them in with my feet. I spray some water on them, on the box of the shoe, to make it softer and to make it customized to my foot shape. So yeah, but it's a struggle because every pair of pointe shoes, it is totally different. So even if you repeat all of the steps exactly the same, every pair is different and every pair feels different. So it's a struggle, you know. It's keeping my fingers crossed if this pair of pointe shoes will be okay, if it will be comfortable, and always putting on the new pointe shoes, it's is associated with pain, obviously, because they are much more stiff, and rehearsing in them, they are also narrower at first when they're newer, and they really put a lot of pressure on your foot, and I need to put more band-aids around my toes, and I need to be more careful when rehearsing in the new pointe shoes. And also they don't feel comfortable, obviously, yet when I just start rehearsing in them. But recently I found a great method to make them more comfortable is spraying water on them before the first rehearsal. So that's my tip. And let's move on. I have to leave for ballet in 10 minutes and I just pulled this out of my heel. Right. Okay, this one has many layers to it, I think, for me at least. So, we ballerinas, we do lose our accessories because we have a lot of accessories like pins and like all sorts of things to put on our leotards or in our hairdos, and they get lost sometimes. And they, of course, all of the ballet clothes, because they get changed so often, you need to change the tights, the leotards every day, maybe a couple of times during the day, all of the warm-ups. I mean, ballet people, let me tell you, ballet people have lots of stuff in their bag, so it's not a big deal losing something in your heel, in your tights. But also, there's this very, very popular ballet myth about ballerinas putting broken glass in each other's pointe shoes as a revenge, as a result of jealousy and stuff. This myth has been debunked, busted many times already, and I'm here to bust it once more. It's not true. No one really does as extreme things, I would say, anymore. I'm not sure about the past, but now it's not like this. Ballet is not like this. Ballet is much more friendly environment. In a way, in a sort, maybe psychological pressure is a little bit more, but physical stuff does not get as physical anymore. But yeah, so this one is really clever. I love that one. Okay, let's move on. So you don't use maxi pads in your pointe shoes? I feel bamboozled. All right, interesting.
Great question. And the answer is, I do use maxi pads in my pointe shoes, and so do all of the other professionals. Pointe shoes, they're hard. So our
Yeah.
feet need protection. That's where these come
Right.
into play.
Oh,
Every ballerina needs pads for her pointe shoes, so why not use these? So I just wrap them over my toes,
really?
like that. They feel so nice. Yay! Then you just put your pointe shoe on. Little tight, super easy. I also like to put a pad on the top of my foot. It helps with the aerodynamics, and on the bottom to help with traction. Wings activated. So this is what they look like. They're very easy to wear. Now we're gonna try some Pointes. So it's a great question.
Beautiful. This is beautiful. At first, I was like, really? Is this a new hack? Is this a new big thing in ballet? Because I wasn't familiar with the trends of pads in pointe shoes. But yeah, this is funny. This is hilarious. Of course we don't. I've never seen anything like this. And for example, I use the special personalized pointe shoe inserts that I mold to fit my foot, my toes perfectly. So they are from this special material. You mix two jars of material and then you put it over your toes and you go inside the pointe shoe and then you wait for 10 minutes, do some releves, do some stuff, run around, walk around in your pointe shoes, and then you end up with this perfectly customized pointe shoe insert. The brand is actually Perfect Fit and they have been of a great help for me, but other ballerinas, they do use many hacks. So for example, I've seen ballerinas use plastic bags inside their pointe shoes. Use some, this, I don't even know how to call this material that they use, but they use all sorts of different stuff. Like for example, cleaning cloth. Also, I've seen some from our theater do that. Some people don't even use any inserts, but they use many band-aids and many little tiny cushions from silicone to protect each toe. So we do kind of try finding our own ways of protecting our toes and our feet, but I don't think that was funny. I don't think the pads is an option.
Let's make toe
pads. Yes, actually, these are the ones I was talking about just now. Yes. That's how we make them. I use them. They're amazing. They're my lifesavers. Yes, this is just showing the process of how you do it.
All done.
And you can see all of the toes get their individual. So the pressure is being really spread out evenly between all of the toes and between all of the places of your foot is what I believe these inserts do to your feet. So that's why I really love them. When I started using them, I felt much less pain inside the pointe shoes. So now I only wear them. Okay, guys, I think that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I had many interesting videos to watch. Let me know what video you enjoyed watching more, and let me know if you want the continuation of this series. I enjoy doing them a lot and they're not too time consuming, so that's just some fun pastime that we can do together with you. As always, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. So leave your comments, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I would be very grateful. And yeah, thank you for watching. As always, love you guys, and we'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.